Rumors are true. Names that are legendary. StockLegends.com.
Hey traders, StockLegends.com here. Today we're going to look at UFFC for January 13th, 2011. But before we get in the details, everyone please go to StockLegends.com and sign up for Twitter. We just got off our last alert here was GRNE. Closed the day up 66% on explosive volume. Over 80,000 shares were traded. And be sure to join our newsletter here. Enter your name and email address, hit join so that you're subscribed to all of our alerts and investment research reports by email. So taking a look at the technicals of this particular stock, this goes back about 5 months. You can see we can pick up some downtrends and uptrends here. And if we take a look at the MACD lines, these can give us co-occurring indicators to confirm that we are indeed in a downtrend or an uptrend, and generally the crossover points suggest that the stock has moved from a downtrend to an uptrend. And we also get, if we also use trend lines, you can see this red resistance line is pushing the price lower. When we break the resistance, that suggests the stock's going to reverse and move into an upward trend. And at the same time that the resistance line is broken, we also have the crossover point occurring at the same time. And you can see the same thing happens again very close to the same time. You can see that the support trend line that was pushing the prices higher broke around here, and the MACD lines crossed over just a few days after to give us that confirmation of a sell signal, or that the stock was going to reverse into a downward trend. Again, we had a downtrend here, although this one was fairly sharp. So now what we're starting to see is more volatility start to come into the stock. And also you can see increased volume is also going on here. So that makes it a little bit more interesting for traders that can get in and out at the right times to use this for buy and sell signals, and can generate more profits. So you can see the pullback here. We went from 15 cents all the way down to 4 cents, and we built up some support here. So I've drawn a blue line here for support, and we had a nice breakout. You can see this red line is pushing. It connects to all the high points. We have the breakout right where the MACD crosses over to the upside, and now we've got a very sharp rising support trend. You can see how this one lasted about a month. You can see it was a very sharp downtrend, and now we've got an uptrend beginning to build here, and it's about the same degree or the same slope, but it's moving up instead of down. So this is a great opportunity to build up some profits. Currently at 8 cents is where we closed the day here, up 23% yesterday. So looking at Tuesday here when the market opens, we have opportunity to continue this run and move higher. So where could we have an overbought signal? If we push the RSI here over 70, that could technically give us a bit of an overbought signal. You want to be a little cautious, but you can see the RSI is trending upwards nicely. Closed just below 60, so we've got some room here before really the stock suggests it's overbought. Certainly has some room to run. Volume's starting to come back in. We had 168,000 shares traded. If we start to get the volume to pick back up here, you can see the stock price started to move up here on really low volume, and then volume started to come back in. Look how easy the price moved, up 23% on fairly moderate volume. So if we get some big explosive volume in the 400,000 shares or higher, we could see a really big price move moving to the upside. You can see the MACDs confirming the stock still in an uptrend. Also the money flow here starting to trend positive. You can see in the last upward trend the money flow was moving up and was traded up in this over the signal line in here. So it looks like we have got some room here. Also continuing to move up. You can see that the this is the accumulation line. It's kind of double bottom here and starting to curve up here. So a lot of indicators confirming the stock's moving in an upward trend. Where will we have some resistance? Well, our first resistance point looks like could be around 9 cents here. You can see that we had some support previously, and once we broke it, the stock moved in a downtrend. So we're going to look at that as technically our first resistance line. And if we can get over this 9 cent area, really probably don't have a lot of resistance until 13 to 15 cent to 16 cent area. So that will be the next target up in this general area here from about 13.5 to 16 cents is the next resistance line. So if we get a break of over 9 cents, certainly we could have a really explosive run here. Thanks very much for watching. Until next time.